The final day of our Galar Beginning competition. So far, things have not been great. We have lost a significant amount more than well, no, not a significant amount more than we've won, but we've lost a significantly amount more than we would have liked to have. So, we are ahead in our wins, but we're not much ahead. And so today is the day we're gonna pull ahead. Let's get right into the contest. So, oh, this is the wrong menu. Versus. Open up Battle Stadium, and let's get right into it. Currently, it's 3:55 my time, and so by the time that it is 6:59, the competition will be over. So we got 3 hours to finish our last 14 matches, which I'm expecting to be quite quick. I don't think we're going to take all 3 hours, but we have the time. So we're going to participate in an official competition and get right into it. So our rating is not the highest. We are currently number 14,493. So we're low. We're very far down. So let's battle and get that number to go up. We've done 31 battles so far. Alright, this person's first battle, or they've managed to somehow stay at exactly 1500. Tyranitar, Barraskewda, Togekiss, Centiskorch, Ferrothorn, and Excadrill. I think Gyarados is the Pokemon to start with, in case he leads with Excadrill. Pretty much anything except Ferrothorn he's strong against. Chandelure is good against Ferrothorn, but he's not that good against anything else on this team. Do I keep Chandelure just to kill a Ferrothorn, or do I use Aegislash to kill Ferrothorn? I think Aegislash can do it with his Sacred Sword. And the final Pokemon I'm bringing in will probably be Snorlax for a Cheese Sweep if I can get him off, or a bulky boy just to tank some defense if I need it. We will see how things turn out. I can get either going. He lit with Centiskorch. This is really good for me. I'm going to use this turn to set up. White Smoke. What does White Smoke do again? Does White Smoke completely negate stat changes, or does it just stop his own stats from being lowered? I think it just prevents others from lowering its stats. That's what my Google search indicates. So I'm going to keep Gyarados out, and we're going to go for the Dragon Dance. He's also going to go for setup, maybe a Coil, or maybe he has some other move in mind that he's going to use against me. He is using a Coil. Defense and accuracy going up. So attack, defense, and accuracy. I think I'm gonna Dynamax and try and kill him here before he gets any bigger. I don't want him to get another Coil off. And this is a waste of my Dynamax, especially when I have Snorlax that I could use, but I think this is the better call. And he goes for his. We're both going for a big boy sweep, but I have the typing advantage here. And I think I'm also faster, so I'm at least guaranteed to get 2 hits off on him. with my Focus Sash. So Scorch is going to die in this exchange. Unless he's very bulky, in which case he might not. That defense raise might cause a problem for me. So he is going to survive the hit. And we do bring down the range. So if it's a fire move coming in, at least I have some protection against it. Is that a weakness policy? Oh, a weakness policy. Max overgrowth. It's not going to have enough to kill me because of my Focus Sash, and it's not just enough in general, which is great to see. Alright, we're going to go for another Max Geyser. He goes for a Max Guard. Wasting one of my Dynamax turns is not a bad strategy because he knows he's going to lose here. I'll use my Max Geyser now. Oh, I'm not getting that health because I'm not grounded. I'm a flying Pokemon. So he's going to get more health. And he got off the second Max Guard. That's a little frustrating. But is what it is. If I wasn't Dynamax, I could have Dragon Dance. Got my speed and attack up a little bit higher, but he's not going to survive my Waterfall in a second. He might try and switch out into Ferrothorn in the back. Maybe I should have used Earthquake. Nope, I should have used Waterfall. That was fine. I might want to save Gyarados in case he still has Excadrill. So I think I'm going to set into Chandelure now before he has a chance to set up his rocks. Oh, I didn't bring Chandelure in. I brought an Aegislash. Big questions here. Ferrothorn will probably give me time to set up a Belly Drum. Or do I just go for the attack while I have it? Let's go for the Earthquake and see what I can do. Probably going to lose Gyarados here, but if he's still up as Ferrothorn, I can set up a Belly Drum on Snorlax. And he sets up a Toxic. There goes Grassy Terrain at least, so Ferrothorn won't be healing much anymore. Go for another Earthquake. And he goes for his Leech Seed. I think Aegislash is the Pokemon I'm going to bring out against Ferrothorn so I can't get poisoned. His Leech Seed's gone now. Sacred Sword comes on out. Now, he probably has a Rocky Helmet. So I'm going to take some big damage from doing this physical attack. He might switch. Nope, he didn't switch. Sacred Sword is a lot of damage. One more of those and he's gone. Iron Barbs and probably Rocky Helmet. Yep. He uses Leech Seed. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to be able to kill in this turn. Then we get to see what his final Pokemon is. I'm hoping this is enough anyways. And here he's gone. Iron Bobs and Rocky Helmet's gonna take me down really low. His final Pokemon is hopefully not Excadrill. If it's Excadrill, I'm pretty screwed. But if it's not, if it's anything else, I think I'm gonna be okay. Togekiss, marvelous. Alright. I'm gonna just go right into Flash Cannon and hope I can kill him. I don't want him to set up. He's using Air Slash, okay. So I might have lost there. Bad move, but whatever. See, I didn't want a King Shield, even though I know that would give me the defense boost, in case he used that turn to set up a nasty plot. I think Snorlax is going to be okay against this guy, though. I'm going to start right off with the Belly Drum. Or maybe my Heavy Slam's enough right now. Oh, here's the question. Is Heavy Slam going to be enough on its own? Or should I Belly Drum for the one-hit kill? Belly Drum's going to put me at a very weak state. But I do have my berries to keep me up. I'm going to Heavy Slam and see what kind of damage I can deliver. And if it's not enough, I'll Belly Drum. Or a Sphere. See, things like that makes me not want to Belly Drum. But he can't get me low enough. Oh, that was plenty of damage. Does he have leftovers? He does. Alright, this should be a win. He might go for the Air Slash for the flinch. That would be what I would do. Yes. He's hoping he can flinch me to death. Which is a fair assumption on Togekiss. But I have my Avgugberry. And I did not flinch. Togekiss is a goner. And that's the first win for today. Alright, let's keep going. Person's got a fairly low rating, although so do I, so I guess it really doesn't say too much. Apple Pie, Dragapult's Weavile, which is interesting. I'm half expecting Prankster at the beginning. Togekiss can run through most of these guys, with the exception of Rhyperior. Snorlax can also do a hefty amount of damage, though. It's a toss between Togekiss or Snorlax for a sweep. I'll have Aegislash as well with me, and probably Gyarados. So it's Gyarados, Aegislash, and then Togekiss or Snorlax. Which one do I pick? Togekiss or Snorlax? I think Snorlax is the better choice. We're gonna go for the cheese with my Belly Drum at the start. We're fighting against Arya and her glowing sparkle eyes. Grimmsnarl right at the start. Okay, this is good. This gives us some time to set up Belly Drum on Snorlax. Although if he has a foul play, then I'm pretty screwed. Do I go for Heavy Slam right now? I'm gonna go for Heavy Slam right now. I don't want to risk him using foul play. He used Taunt. Fine with me. I'll keep Snorlax in the back for later. Probably gonna warrant a switch in here. Switch out. Alright, Rhyperior. Now is he gonna go for a ground move? Because if he is, Gyarados is coming out for a good old time. And I think I am gonna bring out Gyarados. I don't know if he's gonna use an Earthquake or not. If he does, that's great, but if not, at least I'm getting Snorlax off the field to get rid of that taunt. And Intimidate's gonna cut his attack. And a Stone Edge. He was anticipating a switch, which is fine. I'm alive. And I also think I'm faster. Okay, so Ice Fang, Waterfall, or Earthquake. Waterfall I have the chance to flinch. Ice Fang has the chance to freeze. And Earthquake is pretty strong. Ice Fang is good if he's going to switch into his Dragapult. Let me go with Waterfall. And hope for a flinch. Yep, Dragapult. I should have Ice Fanged. Oh well. Oh well. He wants Dragapult because Dragapult's fast. Dynamax. Interesting. Now Snorlax can hard counter. No, still sorry. Aegislash can hard counter Dragapult, but Snorlax cannot because his Body Slam's just not going to hit him. However, I don't think Aegislash has it in him to go through both this Dragapult and then Rhyperior. And I'm not sure if Snorlax on his own can take Rhyperior, although Rhyperior won't be able to Dynamax. So maybe send out Snorlax now and just see what I can do to stall him? Or do I send out Aegislash? If he has Infiltrator, Aegislash is fucked, because I can't King Shield through his big attack there. If he doesn't, I'm okay. Which one? I'm bringing Aegislash. I think Snorlax has a better chance to sweep even if Aegislash dies. I don't think Aegislash can go through Rhyperior afterwards, even with Sacred Sword. We're gonna King Shield here and hopefully survive this G-Max Ghost move. Or Dynamax Ghost move. Infiltrator's gonna break right through this if he has it. If he doesn't, oh, Max Flare, interesting. I'm still gonna have my weakness policy activated, and he does not have Infiltrator. Now, do I go for the second King Shield in a row and hope that it won't fail? Or do I wait? And or do I just go right into Shadow Sneak and try and do as much damage as I can for Snorlax? I think the play is the second King Shield. I think. And wait for it to go small and then attack. But it failed. That was not the play. It was not the play. I should have Shadow Sneaked. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Fuck. Well. Shit. I should have just Shadow Sneaked and done as much damage as I could, but I was really hoping to get off the second in a row. Belly Drum comes out. This is good. This is good. Despite the fact that it's not very effective, I'm probably going to go with G-Max Replenish. Or should I go for Steel Strike because it's super effective? G-Max Replenish is going to give me back a berry. Steel Strike is going to do some damage. Rhyperior could have a form of Sturdy on him though. Maybe G-Max Replenish, get back my berry, take the damage the now, and the next turn use Steel Spike. I think that's what I want to do. Let's go with G-Max Replenish. Rhyperior can hit me with Earthquake, alright. I did a lot of damage. And that almost killed him though. Steel Spike probably would have killed him unless he had Sturdy. But my berry is giving my health back up. Although Steel Spike would have given me more defense for the next hit. But I'm going to use the berry move one more time, so I at least have a little more health when I go up against Dragapult. Rhyperior goes down. Sunlight fades. Dragapult is on the field. So Dragapult's probably going to use Double Dragon, or he's going to use like... See, he had a fire move on him, which makes me think maybe he has Overheat and it's a special attacking one. I don't know. He used Dracometer, it is a special attacker. But not enough damage, and this should be GG right here. Here comes Max Steel Spike. If this doesn't kill him, I'm out, and I am out. But... wait. That's the wrong thing. I'm not out. That is a win. He is out. Arya goes down. And that's our second win of the day. Let's keep going. We're batting 2-2 today. Player found already. Nice, nice. Ooh, we're playing against someone in the 600s now. Hydreigon. Okay. So here's the question. Do I lead with Gyarados or lead with Snorlax? Gyarados would be a very strong counter if he leads with Excadrill. Snorlax is going to be great if he leads with Grimmsnarl. The other Pokemon, I don't really care what he has if he leads with it. I'm thinking Gyarados might be the play for this. But I might want to keep Gyarados in the back in case he has those other Pokemon like Hippowdon and Hydreigon, which are going to be harder for my other Pokemon to tear through. Maybe Snorlax is a better start. Snorlax, Gyarados. Either Chandelure or Aegislash. I'm thinking Aegislash is the better special attacker. Hoping bringing out Snorlax at the beginning is not going to hurt me too much. Oh, he brings out the Grimmsnarl. I called a start. Perfect. I'm going to Heavy Slam right onto him. In case he goes for the taunt, or if he goes for... he goes for a Fake Out. That's fine with me. That was a lot of damage. Let's get him good off the next move. He's deciding what to do. Drain Punch, interesting. So he built a more attacking Pokemon, which is alright with me, I guess. Which also makes me think he has foul play. So I think it's good that Snorlax comes in here. Very interesting. I might just lose Snorlax to this, but that's okay. I'm gonna survive the next hit, and Heavy Slam should finish him off here. Unless he decides to Gigantamax, which is gonna be a waste for his Grimmsnarl, I think. Another Drain Punch, he's going for the heal. I don't think it's gonna heal him enough, though. Heavy Slam should be enough to take him down. And there he goes. Let's see what he sends out next. Togekiss. Alright. So, do I Heavy Slam and assume... I mean... It's worked so far. Let's Heavy Slam. Let's just keep going to Snorlax's Heavy Slam. Okay. I figured he might do that. I was considering belly jumping to try and set up in case he would work up. But I thought if he's going to work up, might as well Heavy Slam and try and kill him. This is great. I can waste a turn of his D-Max. I don't mind. That's plenty for me. And so he comes in with Max Airstream, and Snorlax is not a goner. Oh, that's 2 turns of his D-Max just gone on Snorlax, who really can't do anything against him. His speed is going up, which is going to be annoying. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I gotta remember Heavy Slam doesn't work if he's Dynamax. Whatever, I was throwing away Snorlax anyways. I should have used Recycle, and then I could have kept the berry and wasted his turns. This part I don't really have anything to do. I could try D-maxing and tanking his speed boost, but I'm going to accept his speed boost, and I'm just going to send in a Pokemon that I'm okay being slower than him, being Aegislash. Now, Togekiss typically has a fire move on his set, which means that Aegislash is going to have to tank one fire move, which is actually going to work out in my favor. As long as it doesn't do too much damage, because I'm going to have my King Shield up to protect me. And so it shouldn't do terrible amounts of damage to me, and it should still activate my weakness policy. That's the word. So I'm expecting Max Flare here. There we are. He'll use his Max Flare. It's not going to kill me. It's not going to even do too much. I'm still going to be in Shield form for his next... he either has a Flamethrower or a Fire Blast. Or sorry, maybe it's Overheat and Fire Blast. One of the two. Either way, there's a chance Fire Blast is going to miss. Overheat's going to majorly affect his special attack. And Flamethrower, I don't think is going to be able to kill me. He's faster, so that means I'm going to be in my defensive form. And this Flamethrower was the move. I don't think it's going to kill me. It did not kill me. We're okay. And this will kill him. Flash Cannon goes off. With Weakness Policy, this is a kill. I think even without Weakness Policy, it'd be a kill. The next Pokemon that comes out is going to get a Shadow Sneak, depending on what it is. Hydreigon. Okay. So, Sacred Sword would be a better move against him. However, I'm not going to go first, I don't think. I think he's going first. And so Shadow Sneak is probably the only move I'm going to get off against him. So let's just do as much damage as I can possibly do. I also get to see how he's building his Hydreigon. So a little bit of damage there. Not very effective. And he's a special attacker. Alright, so now we're going to use Max Icicle Crash coming in from Gyarados. I'm guaranteeing 2 hits against him, assuming I'm a little faster. If I'm not faster, well, 1 hit. Intimidate's not going to do much because he's a special attacker. we are Dynamaxing into Max Hailstorm here. He's already used his Dynamax. And so I should be able to sweep right through this guy. I use should loosely. Max Hailstorm coming out. Dark Pulse on Gyarados. And that Max Hailstorm takes that Hydreigon down. With a critical hit, no less. Started to hail. I defeated Jay. Let's keep going. That's our third battle, third win of the day. We're now in the 600s in our ratings. Opposing trainer has been found. We're going against Evans. Alright, Evans has an interesting team. So for a lead, I'm expecting a lot of these Pokemon. However, I'm pretty sure Togekiss could sweep most of them, if not all of them. Rotom could be a problem, and I also think Snorlax could sweep all of them, if not most of them, if not all of them. So I'm thinking Snorlax is the one I'm going to use again, because Snorlax is a little more reliable in a pinch than Togekiss is. Snorlax is a little more versatile. Gyarados might not be the Pokemon here. Although I might want him for Tyranitar. Aegislash has his Sacred Sword as well, plus Steel against Darmanitan, and he hard counters Dragapult. Then Mimikyu as the final Pokemon, which I'm a little more nervous about. Mimikyu is just a frustrating one because he can tank like 2 Dynamax hits, and he's got a little more versatility. It's that Fairy Boost against Tyranitar, and it's also going to be good against Dragapult. I think Mimikyu is the Pokemon I want in this time. Mimikyu has Timid and Life Orb, so it still does a lot of damage, but it's quick. It's a glass cannon, Mimikyu. Alright, this guy's also giving me the thumbs up. Mr. Evans. He starts with Rotom. This is good for me. Rotom is a bulky guy, not much of a damaging guy. He might go for the Will-O-Wisp. If he does, that's great, it's a free belly drum. And if he does go for a more damaging move, I'm still going to be okay. And Paralysis kicks in. That's annoying. That's frustrating, because I'm not going to be able to really, I'm already so slow, but if I don't get off my max berries, that's going to be a pain. It's just an unfortunate paralysis that I got there. But G-Max Replenish is coming out onto the field next. If he's smart, he's going to switch into his Dragapult, but I don't think many people are experienced playing with Snorlaxes, against Snorlaxes, so they don't really know what to expect coming out of me. And I'm banking on his inexperience to cost him here. If he has inexperience. He might not. He might know exactly what he's doing. Critical hit too. This guy's lucky boy. And I'm paralyzed. Well, if that's a crit, that means I'm not in danger of dying here. But it's a waste of a G-Max turn. And he's just very, very lucky. There's G-Replenish. And Rotom's gone. But I've wasted one of my G-turns. So a sweep is not possible right now. I also didn't seem to get my berry back there. I don't know if that's because I was paralyzed last turn, or if it's because I don't understand the consistency there with Snorlax's abilities to get or to not get his berries. G-Max Steel Spike coming out here. Please don't be paralyzed. I don't want to give Mimikyu a free turn of setup, because I'm going to send out my Mimikyu next, and I'm paralyzed. I can't move. Oh, that's terrible. He's extremely fortunate he got off that paralysis there at the beginning. And a second Swords Dance. Okay, if that's how he wants to play it, fine. Please get off the Heavy Slam, and I do. Perfect. So the way I see it is he's going to do more damage than I have HP. Unless he doesn't. In which case I could get off a Heavy Slam and do some major damage to him. I could also try doing a Recycle, because then I know I'm going to survive the next hit, and then I'm going to have a lot more HP than I have here. I don't know which would happen. So I'm just going to go for a Heavy Slam, and we'll see. I don't think I'm going to survive anyways. Oh, I avoided! Okay, I survived. Now, if he survived that, I would be very upset. But he didn't. So, thankfully, his luck played out with that paralysis. My luck played out with his miss there. I think he's salty now. Dracopult. Okay, I got Aegis Slash in the back. Let's find out if he's a special or physical attacker, because that's going to determine how things go in my encounters with him in the future. Perfect. We get to go through a Dynamax turn. I think Mimikyu might be the next Pokemon I send out here. Or I should say Mimikyu after Sheild Slash, maybe. Alright, his big dragon move could be based on a... I don't know if he's physical or special. That's a pain. It's a big pain. Mimikyu can burn through a whole turn of his ability there. And all of my moves are super effective. So I might just go right into Mimikyu. Is it worth setting up a Swords Dance? I don't think it is. Could be. Swords Dance into Shadow Sneak. And then also have Shadow Sneak from behind. Just as much damage as I can, or do I go for Shadow Claw into a Shadow Sneak? And that will probably do more damage. We're gonna play rough. Except I don't want to risk the miss. I'm thinking Shadow Claw into Shadow Sneak. We'll at least use up one of his turns. Beautiful. Beautiful. So he is faster than me. But I'm going to get off my Shadow Sneak here, and I still have Aegis Slash with the Shadow Sneak if this does not kill him. And it did kill him. We are golden. That is our 4th win of the day. Mimikyu lost some of its HP, and I've defeated Evans. Alright, we'll keep going. Another battle coming out. Opposing trainer has been found. Alright, Mimikyu Dragapult, the Steel Thing, Rotom Fan, Beware, and Arcanine. Oh, this is a hard one against me to pick. So Beware would probably be a big detriment to Snorlax. Togekiss would be Beware, but he'd also be destroyed by Rotom Fan and by our Steel Dragon buddy. I'm thinking Snorlax, Gyarados are my two safest bets here. Aegislash can counter by switching against our bear. But Chandelure would do more against the Dragon Tower. I don't know its name. And Aegislash would be good against Mimikyu. I think Aegislash is the one I want to pick again. I've always enjoyed using Chandelure, but this generation I found him to be less useful. He gets outsped by too many things. He's just too fragile. He needs more setup. And in Battle Spot with the 3 Pokemon, I don't ever find it's worth having a Pokemon dedicated for setup. It tends to go wrong too easily, because you just don't have enough in your back when you've set up like that. Right. I'm gonna go right into breaking his disguise. If he Gigantamaxes here, I'm okay. And he goes into Beware. So I'm predicting a fighting type move. If he has Brutal Swing, wait, was Brutal Swing dark? Yeah, Brutal Swing's dark. If he predicted me. He expected that was coming. Okay. Weakness policy. Now, am I faster than a Beware? Who knows? Who knows? He called my switch. Which makes me think he's gonna try and call my Sacred Sword here, too. He might switch into Dragapult. If he does do that, thank you. I'm a big lurker in the Twitch chat, seems quiet. I don't want you to think no one's listening. I'm really enjoying your in-depth descriptions. Thank you very much. Alright, so he switches back into Mimikyu. I'm gonna go in for Flash Cannon here. I know Mimikyu's gonna have a turn for setup. He might go for a Shadow Sneak actually while I'm still in this form. It's a question of whether or not he's gonna think I'm gonna King Shield. So he thought I would try and break his thing. He's just reading me really easily right now. This guy is way too on top of me. That's okay though. I'm sending Snorlax back out. And I'm gonna Belly Drum, and I'm just gonna commit to this Belly Drum. And we'll see how things turn out. Beware comes back onto the field. And Snorlax gets off his max attack. So I'm going to go into my G-Max and G-Max Replenish here. Now he still has Mimikyu, and Mimikyu is going to be able to switch out into a Ghost Pokemon, so I'm not going to be able to attack it. But he's not switching. So I'm confident that I can tank this next hit that's coming in. Now that Aegislash is gone, I'm a little nervous about having Mimikyu left. And he still has his third Pokemon, which he hasn't shown yet. He goes for Drain Punch. Super effective. But my berry should come back now. Or in fact, I'm using my berry now. And then I'm gonna get another berry right here. Alright, so if he sends Mimikyu back out, I'm at least going to be able to take down his disguise. If he sends out his third Pokemon, I'm able to take that out. So it's a trade-up right here. Mimikyu's on the field. We are going to go with Max Steel Spike. It's going to raise my defense, and hopefully, you know, he might go Gigantamax here, actually. That would be his best bet. Go Gigantamax, and then shield my attack. He's not going to be able to get up his set off. He's not going to be able to get off his set up, but it'll still slow him down a little bit. Slow me down enough to get rid of my Dynamax. And he is going to play that way. Okay. So I'm expecting him to protect here. So that way I lose my Gigantamax. But if he is going to do that, then I'm going to spam G-Recycle, just Recycle to get my berries back until his Gigantamax is gone. So we'll just stall each other's Dynamax out. Max Starfall. Okay, so he did not shield. I was expecting a shield. But that makes me really hopeful, actually. Mainly because I'm fairly confident I can take another one of those, even if I'm not in my Gigantamax form. And I also get to destroy his disguise without him setting anything up. Disguise gets busted. And so now I have choices here. Do I go for an... I thought that was my final turn. I guess I'm not counting well enough. Max Steel Spike comes out now. And now he Max Guards. Okay. That's fine with me. There's no point me even trying to use Heavy Slam. I've learned my lesson from last time. So here comes a Recycle. Hopefully he won't take me down, and I can get another berry to eat. He might take me down here, though. I don't have that much health left. 74, and he does have enough to take me. But there goes his Dynamax. So Gyarados gets to come out now. I don't think he can take Gyarados in one hit, which means I'm going to set up my Dragon Dance. I might even try and get off two. Although he has Shadow Sneak, so I have to keep that in mind. I can't let him get me too low. Even if I am banking on the speed boost from Dragon Dance, he can outspeed me. But I'm at least going to put down one, because I want to be ready for his next Pokemon that comes out. Otherwise, I think I'm going to be in trouble. And so he's faster than me, he gets off his play rep with a critical hit. He might be able to take me down with a Shadow Sneak now. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough to do it. I think he could, though. So this might be GG here. So now the question is he going to do it? And can I kill him in one hit? If he Shadow Sneaks, he did not Shadow Sneak, so I'm faster now. And Waterfall goes off and it can kill him in one hit. Perfect. Perfect, okay. So what's his last Pokemon? And it's Fan Rotom. we're screwed. He is weak to ice though, and maybe he'll get frozen. And this is the bet. This is the bet. Freeze, 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 and it's GG. We did not get there, but we got very close. If he hadn't read me so much in the beginning, I would have done a little bit better, but I was a little too predictable. And so he got ahead of me. So for today, that is our first loss after 3 wins. We had 31 at the start, so 4 wins, 1 loss. We're doing okay. We're almost past that 1,600 bump. We just need to get 1 more in there. Alright, let's see this person. Gyarados is the lead. Gyarados is a pretty hard counter to most of the Pokemon on this team, if not all. Ooh. Do I bring Snorlax in this time? I might not. Aegislash comes in as well. Snorlax is pretty good against all of these. I've not fought against that fossil Pokemon. I don't remember its name. I'm still not as familiar enough with the new names. It's probably like, it's not a Zolt, because it's not the electric part. It's the dragon part. It's a Draka something, or... It looks like the dragon water one. And I don't know how that's built in competitive, so that's a big question mark for me right now. I think Mimikyu might be the Pokemon to bring in here. He'd be pretty good against everything except Excadrill. But I might keep Snorlax just in case he has Excadrill, because if Gyarados gets knocked out, Excadrill can run through Mimikyu and Aegislash. And I think having Snorlax is the safer pick. Oh, I really like that border on his card. It looks like a Polaroid. So he gets Tyranitar on the field first. Does he have Intimidate also? No, he has Sandstream. I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. And then I'm probably going to go into Earthquake. He has a Togekiss in his back, so he might be able to pull a Togekiss out. I'm not too threatened by this Dynamax because I have my Focus Sash on Gyarados. So even if he's probably going to use Max Rockfall, even if Max Rockfall hits me, I'm still going to survive. And so I can at least get off 1 more move after I have my Dragon Dance because I'm going to be faster. In fact, I'm faster anyways. I could also try going for the Dynamax move. Now, if I have 1 HP left, though, he has a Sandstorm up. So I'm not okay. I'm gonna get buffeted, and Gyarados is gonna go. Yeah, Sandstorm got me. Oops. Aegislash is on the field with Sacred Sword. Now I think he has a dark move, so I'm probably going to use King Sheild to try and get up my weakness policy to activate, because he can burst through my shield and it'll mitigate some of this damage coming in. I'm still gonna have 1 more turn, and I'm pretty sure Tyranitar can outspeed me. Max Flare. Would that be a Fire Fang? Critical hit. I don't think I'm going to be able to tank the next hit unless I stay in defense form, which means I'm going to have to risk my shield failing. I guess I can do that. Let's see how things go. Or do I go for a Sacred Sword and hope that I'm faster? I don't think I'm going to be faster, so I'm going to go with King Shield. I didn't think far enough ahead. That Sandstorm destroyed my Gyarados. I wanted to at least get 1 hit off, so it'd be a little bit less intimidating. And it didn't fail. We're okay. We're okay. Aegislash is still alive. And so that Max Darkness is probably a crunch, but without a critical hit it did not do enough damage. But that crit still pushed me back pretty far. And my special defense fell. Special defense fell? Does crunch lower special defense? I don't remember. Alright. Flash Cannon or Sacred Sword? Sacred Sword's times 4 effective. Flash Cannon is probably more versatile for the rest of his team. He can't switch into any ghost type or anything. I'm going to use Sacred Sword. And he goes for the crunch. I think I'm going to hold on. Barely. I barely held on. Right, Max Darkness lower special. Flash Cannon might be better with stab, but because Tyranitar is times 4, I just wanted to go with the Sacred Sword. Times 4 effective with the fighting type. Arcanine comes out, plus Intimidate. I'm gonna King Shield and hope he tries to attack me, and so I can lower his defense a little bit. It depends how he's built this Arcanine. This Arcanine might be trying to set something up, and he might predict my King Shield, in which case I want to Shadow Sneak right away and get my damage off, or I'm going to waste a chance to lower his attack. And my last Pokemon being Snorlax, lowering his attack would be nice. I'm gonna go with Shadow Sneak, I think, and just do as much damage as I can. Actually, no, in fact, I don't need to do the extra damage. If I can get off Snorlax Belly Drum, is times 4 effective. Not times 4 effective. Maxed attack should be enough to take down Arcanine. So I'm gonna risk it, go for the Shield form, in hopes that less damage goes onto my Snorlax later, instead of allowing more damage onto the Arcanine. And he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. That was a smart play. He can still get the damage off on me without hurting himself. So now it's time for my Cheese Snorlax with the G-Max Replenish. Hopefully his last Pokemon is not a ghost type. I still have Heavy Slam, I suppose. So we'll Belly Drum. Now Snorlax is burned, and we get off the Belly Drum. The burn's gonna push my berry to activate, which I'm okay with. A little bit of extra HP does not hurt, especially before I go into my Dynamax, because the Dynamax scales based off of percentage, not based off of... Like, it doesn't add HP, it scales HP. And so I should be alright getting my berry used now rather than later. Snorlax goes big. And I should be able to kill Arcanine in one hit. Hopefully. The question is, what's his last Pokemon? Flare Blitz comes out. Recoil on Arcanine is good. And Arcanine goes down. Okay, Dracovish. We'll go with G-Max Replenish and see what we can do. Vicious Rend. That was a lot of damage. And there's the game. Well, that was a bit of a misplay with the Gyarados at the beginning on my part, and so that's why he got a free kill on Gyarados right at the beginning. If I had a little bit more foresight, I probably maybe would have been okay at the end. I'm still not sure. I'm not too familiar with Dracovish as a Pokemon. Alright, so let's check out this opponent. Corviknight. Corviknight is the bane of my existence. Chandelure is like the only thing on my team that can take care of Corviknight. He has a Snorlax himself. Is it going to be a G-Max Snorlax like mine, or is it going to just be a regular defensive Snorlax? I think Snorlax is the lead. Chandelure for Corviknight just in case. And then I think Aegislash is well-rounded enough to stay in the back. All right. Putting against Inky. I like the mix match of all the different gym uniforms. So Lapras is the starting Pokemon. I don't know how Lapras is as a lead. I've never seen this played before. I'm gonna go for Belly Drum. Okay, he switched out. This is a free Belly Drum. And he goes into Corviknight. I'm gonna throw away the Belly Drum. It's a bit of a shame, but since he switched into Corviknight, I'm guessing he's predicting my my Belly Drum here because he wants a defensive type out. So I'm sending Chandelure back out right away. I think he's going to set up Iron Defense and raise his defense, and I know that Snorlax is not going to be able to kill him, even with the ×4. He used Body Press. Okay, well that was not what I was expecting, but it worked out in the end anyways. That was very lucky. If things had gone differently there, I would be in trouble. Fire Blast comes out. Back into Lapras, okay. Fire Blast is still going to do a decent amount of damage. I might just throw Snorlax away here and just let him tank another hit. I would like to keep Chandelure alive. Okay, so we get the Dynamax, or maybe even a G-Max. He's caught himself a G-Max Lapras. Ooh, and we do get the G-Max. Okay, I don't know what G-Max Lapras' special move is. It's probably a Water-type move. Actually, it might be an Ice-type move, judging by the Ice Crystals. But he goes for Max Geyser, so it's not a different move. So Max Geyser, the Water moves are still normal, it's the Ice moves that are special. Okay. I can't outspeed this. I'm just gonna let Snorlax take the next hit. Oh, hold on. I forgot I have my berry. I might be able to take the next hit. If that's the case, I'm gonna go for another Recycle, and we'll just stall through his Dynamax. Although he has the Rain now to boost his Max Geyser again. And so I think Snorlax is gone here. Well, Snorlax, you served me well as a wall. Now Aegislash can King Shield one more of those, keep his defense up, and then he can use either Sacred Sword or Flash Cannon. Probably Sacred Sword, although Flash Cannon's more versatile. It can hit more Pokemon. But for now we'll King Shield and we'll see what he does. G max resonance. Okay, I don't know what this does. What's the secondary effect? Didn't do much at all. Oh, it creates an aurora. Makes us stronger against physical and special moves. Okay, so he saved that for the end to put up a defense for himself, which isn't a bad strategy. However, Sacred Sword is going to ignore that anyways. At least I think it does. I know it ignores stat changes on Pokemon. I'm not sure if it ignores field changes, though. Do barriers in that protect against Sacred Sword? I don't know. We're going to find out. We get off Sacred Sword here. Didn't do much at all. Alright, let's go back into King's Shield. It could also just be because he's extremely bulky. That might be how he set up Lapras. Freeze dry. There goes the rain. So is the strategy now just stall until I can get Chandelure out and sweep? Fingers crossed for a sweep. Flashcan has a chance to lower special defense, which would put him in a good range for Chandelure if I can't kill him. However, Sacred Sword will bring him so low anyways that it's guaranteed. So I think I'm just going to go for a Sacred Sword. Hydro Pump. Alright. Now do I want to... Should I Dynamax this turn? The question is if I'm faster than Lapras. I think I would be faster than Lapras. If I'm faster, then I'm going to hit first and probably kill him. But if I'm not faster, if he's faster, I'm going to tank that hit, and I'd rather be in Dynamax form for the extra health to tank the next hit. However, I could have an extra turn of Dynamax against his next Pokemon, which would be nice. I'm not going to risk it though, I'm just going to go right into the Dynamax. Corviknight comes out. It's exerting pressure. I don't mind if he saves Lapras for later. The reason he pulled him out is probably because he figures he'd get outsped anyways. I don't think Corviknight can survive Max Phantasm. Maybe. But... oh, no, definitely. He's a bulky boy. There goes his defense. And there goes Aurora Veil. Perfect. That's what I've been hoping for. To stall that off the field. Max Flare. But there goes 2 turns of Chandelure's Dynamax. Sunlight turns harsh. So he has 2 Pokemon left. One is a Lapras. And there's a Gardevoir. Okay. I'm super effective. He knows I have Flash Fire, which might prompt him to use a Protect or something if he thinks I don't have Infiltrator. Healing Wish. He's healing Lapras. Damn. Alright, so things are gonna get interesting. Fire Blast is much more damage. And if I miss, I get my my speed boost to come out. However, I don't have much PP left of Fire Blast. So I'm gonna have to have one Shadow Ball eventually. If I can survive this hit, I get off another one. Psychic. Surprised he didn't use Hydro Pump. I guess he didn't want to risk missing. I don't want to risk missing either, but I don't have much of a choice. And I hit. Whew. That was close. That was too close for comfort. That really could have gone either way. And there we go. We made it through. Barely. Barely. We're going to keep going. We're aiming for 45 battles. We've got 7 more to go. All right. So Valley, Chandelure, Togekiss. Is that a shiny one? I can't tell from the sprite. It looks like it is. No, the shiny one's black and white, not white and black. Diggersby. Diggersby. Oh, I'd love to see a huge power Diggersby. Alright, this is a fun team. It mirrors mine half. Snorlax is the lead. Gyarados? Gyarados. Mimikyu might be good though. Mimikyu would counter Chandelure really well. I've got to head out. It's 10 p.m. here in Scotland. I can't seem to gift you Twitch Prime. I can't find the button on your page. That's because I'm not an affiliate. I'm pretty new to Twitch streaming, and so I have not been... I haven't got there yet. We're gonna go with Belly Drum here. Have a great night. Alright, he withdrew So Valley. And we're gonna go with Body Slam, not Body Slam, G-Max Replenish here, before he can set up his Belly Drum. Thank you very much. Hopefully see you soon again. I'm planning to keep streaming the competitions as they come. I'm very nervous about doing double battles because I've never really practiced those before. So I'm gonna have to work on creating a team for that and playing around with what works, what doesn't. And I have some big modifications for this team too after this tournament. But I'm excited to keep going with competitive Pokemon. Diggersby has its Focus Sash, alright, and that did a lot of damage. Did my Replenish not give me back a berry? Was I not paying attention? Could be either. Brick Break. There goes Snorlax. I can't Shadow Sneak him because he is part normal. Gyarados is my next bet. Alright. We're gonna go right into Waterfall. And he goes for double. Interesting. I know double is Cotton Guard. But can double do damage to me? Or do I just have free reign to Dragon Dance as much as I want? Let's find out with a Dragon Dance and see how things turn out. Okay, he's going for a Swords Dance. He's going for an attack, okay. In that case, I'm going to spam and hope he freezes. I don't really see how I can get through this guy otherwise. He avoided. That was bad. That was terrible. I'm alive. And he's going to have major recoil there, hopefully. It was not much rage recoil. It was not major recoil. It was subpar recoil. I've played this battle pretty bad so far. Alright. Double flinched, that's what I'm hoping for. We'll go for another flinch. Can I flinch him to death? Am I gonna get lucky? Body slam. I'm not lucky. I don't think I have the Pokemon to kill double. And then Digger's Beam and whatever is left. But it's all on Aegislash. I've got them all pretty low. We're gonna Sacred Sword. Super effective. Okay. I really should have King Shielded there. My head's not in this game. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. I need to focus ahead a little bit more. So Valley. Right, I forgot he had So Valley as the last one. So we're gonna King Shield. I really messed up there not being in shield form. I let him get way too much damage on me. King Shield goes up. Aegislash protects himself, and now we go for Sacred Sword. Now he goes for the Dynamax. So this whole battle was a bad battle. I was not focusing at all on what was going on. I was not thinking enough about it. Alright. So let's go into the next one with a fresh head and try this again. I'm going for an hour, 20 minutes now. How many do we have left to do? We'll keep going. We have 6 more battles. We're playing against ASAP with a dollar sign as the S. Alright. let's actually play this one with a smart head. We are going to be bringing out Chandelure and Aegislash, I think, are going to be useful in this. Or at least Chandelure and Mimikyu, maybe. Chandelure, Mimikyu. And then the final Pokemon, I guess, will be Snorlax at the beginning, and we'll let these two run the show. So I'm stepping out of my comfortable choices that I've been using throughout the game, being Snorlax, Gyarados, and Aegislash, which I keep running. We're gonna spread our wings a little bit more and see how things turn out. We're going to Motostoke Stadium with ASAP Sashi. 6666. He's got that devil number. Alright, Mimikyu comes out onto the field. I'm gonna go right into Heavy Slam here because I don't want to give him time to set anything up. Perfect. So he goes for Heavy Slam, I go for Heavy Slam. He goes for Swords Dance, I go for Heavy Slam. So I take out his Disguise here, which is great for me. I have two choices. I either go for another Heavy Slam and hope he dies, because I don't think he can kill me, or I go for the Belly Drum. Now I think he knows that I can kill him another Heavy Slam, so I think he'd pull out, which gives me a free turn to set up Belly Drum, or he's going to attack me, and I don't think he can kill me, but with the Swords Dance he might be able to get me pretty low. I think the Belly Drum is the safer play, however, because he might be able to get me low, but I don't think low enough to cause a real problem. And he goes Dynamax here to stop Heavy Slam from hitting him next turn. Or maybe just because he wants to kill me in one shot. It could be either. But I think I can stay on top of him here. Mimikyu uses Max Starfall. Ooh, he eviscerated Snorlax. Okay. Note to self, Snorlax cannot tank a Max Starfall from a Mimikyu. Okay. Looks like my Mimikyu's out into the field. Now are we going to play a game of whose Mimikyu is faster? I'm going to set up the Swords Dance and then go into Dynamax, or do I go into Dynamax right away while I can still protect myself from a hit, and then attack him? I think setting up the Swords Dance is the play. He goes for Max Phantasm to lower my defense. That's okay with me. Because my Mimikyu is timid, I'm hoping that I can outspeed him. Unless his Mimikyu is also timid, in which case I don't even know how they calculate speed. So we're going to use Dynamax, and we're going to go into bigger Max Phantasm. All right. We'll gonna go for another Max Phantasm now that his guard's gone. Use Shadow Sneak. And I got outplayed. I got outplayed hard. Things are going bad for me today. In the later half. Earlier games I was playing a lot better. I think maybe it seems to be a trend. The first like 5 games I play in all of my past streams have been like wins. In the later half of the stream I just dip. So maybe playing 2 hours of competitive Pokemon straight is not a great idea. Because I'm making really dumb mistakes. And so maybe the play, if I do this again, would be to break it up and do multiple streams across the day. Because things like this happen. Where I played myself. ASAP Sashi won the battle. Alright. We got 5 more battles to do. And then we've hit our 45. 15 a day is a little much. We'll keep going. So we've got 5 more battles. And we're not anywhere closer to passing that 600 hump. We've gone down. So hopefully the next couple are wins. Opposing trainer has been found. Alright, so he has a Golisopod, Durant, Centiskorch, Galvantula. Did he go a bug team? I understand like a water team because you can like rain dance synergy, or a nice team with like weather. But this is just a solid bug team. Does he want me to just pick Pokemon that counter bugs? Is that his idea? Or because I'm honestly tempted to bring in Togekiss and then sweep. Although Galvantula at the start could cause a problem. Same with Crustle. I think I might go Snorlax and step on some bugs today. Snorlax, Aegislash, and Gyarados. Hulberry Stadium. Alright, we're gonna belly drum here. I'm glad I didn't send out Togekiss at the start because that would be a problem against him. He goes for the paralysis. That's okay with me. It's better than not being able to set up belly drum. Alright. We're gonna D-Max here and go for G-Max Replenish. And hopefully not get paralyzed. Thunder comes in. That's gonna trigger my berry. And G-Max Replenish comes out now. And that should also get my berry back. Ooh, he hung on. He had a Focus Sash. Which is good, because that's his last Focus Sash. I'm going to go for another G-Max Replenish, because Max Guard would bring up my defense, but I think if he procs my berry, I'd like to have one more. He switched out. Does he have a Ghost type? No, he's all bug types. He has no ghost types. I'm okay, that's just unfortunate. Oh, damn. That would have been a free hit on him. That would have killed him. Fire Lash. He wants to lower my defense? Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, Is what it is, I guess. Body Slam should still do a significant amount of damage. Unfortunate 2 turns of paralysis in a row. I'm not going to bother trying to set anything up. I'm just going to go right into Earthquake, because even if he switches out, I'm pretty sure that that would do a good amount of damage to anything coming out. However, he did have... they might have Levitate or a Flying Bug Pokemon. I wasn't paying enough attention. Earthquake or Waterfall? Waterfall it is. Let's let Galvantula come back out. I think I can outspeed Galvantula. And if I can't, I can at least kill him with my, what do you call it? Focus Sash, that's the word. I could not outspeed him, but he's not going to kill me. Now it's my turn to use Focus Sash on him. I get off my Waterfall. And his last Pokemon comes onto the field. A Golisopod, okay. Liquidation. Always hits first, if I'm correct. Or is it Liquidation? Not Liquidation. I forget the name of his move, but he has a move that always hits first. So Gyarados is pretty much done, no matter what. I'm trying to remember if it hits first if they're attacking. It's not like Sucker Punch. I think it just always goes first. Either way, I'm going to try and Dragon Dance, because if I'm wrong about that, I'm going to get off a free Dragon Dance. Oh, he has Aqua Jet. Well, that's definitely a move that always hits first. First impressions is what I'm thinking about. But he also has an Aqua Jet. Aegislash comes out. Alright, so... I don't think he has any moves that aren't physically attacking. So I'm just going to King Shield first to try and lower some of his attack. Let's see what he has to do. Oh, he did not. I goofed. I goofed. Alright. And so then... well, we just do Flash Cannon, I guess, and try and lower his stats. He goes for his big boy. I should have attacked him before I got that Swords Dance off. It's not good. I got run over by a bug team, which is a little sad on my part. Alright, we'll keep going. We have 4 more battles to go. Alright. So we're gonna run this Togekiss, Aegislash, and Chandelure. Or maybe I get rid of Aegislash, hold on. Let's see, Togekiss, Can sweep everything except for Corviknight. Mimikyu or Aegislash. I think Aegislash is going to hold against better if I cannot kill Corviknight with Chandelure. So let's go with that. We'll see how things turn out. Alright, we have a Clawitz. Alright, we're gonna Nasty Plot first, and then Max Airstream. Alright, so I don't think he's going to be able to get through with an Endeavor? Weird. Weird choice. He must have a, makes me think he has a Focus Sash on him. Alright, I think he's going to go for another Endeavor. Which means I'm going to Nasty Plot again. He probably has a Focus Sash. He's going to try and tank the one hit, maybe going to one kill, and then use an Aqua Jet or something. In that case, I'm going to Nasty Plot as much as I can until he gets bored of using Endeavor, and then hopefully I can kill him. Won't go any higher. Perfect. So I'm going to attack now. First I'm going to use Air Slash because I'm hoping that it'll make him flinch if I go first. And then he won't be able to use Endeavor. But if he does use Endeavor, then I'm going to Gigantamax and hopefully survive. Maybe not, but oh, we'll see. We'll see what I can do. We'll proc his Focus Sash now. And here comes his Aqua Jet next. Now he uses Crab Hammer. What a goof. What a goof. He let me set up too much, and so now he's in for big trouble. I'm gonna Max Airstream here. I saw through his Endeavor Aqua Jet play. I have Max Attack Togekiss, who's now going to have a raise in her speed, or his speed. So Aqua Jet comes out, but it's not going to be enough. And here comes Max Airstream to give me that speed boost. And hopefully whatever comes out next is fast enough to stop me, because if not, I'm going to have a nice sweep right here. Alright, Corsola takes the field. I don't think Corsola can survive this, no matter what it does. So let's go for our Max Airstream. Alright, we have Corviknight now. He's probably not going to expect my max flare, and even though I don't think I need to use it with my... Yeah, okay. He canceled the battle. He forfeited. He was like, that's enough of that. The moment the moment he used his Endeavor, he gave up his chance to use that play on me. Because then he just let me set up. Alright, we're going against somebody new. Troy. Right, let's check out Troy's team. Cloyster, Darmanitan, Mimikyu. Cloyster intimidates me a little bit. With its potential to have Shell Smash. Snorlax might be the Pokemon to bring in. Because I think he can do really well against anything that comes out first. Aegislash is also going to be brought in. And Gyarados would be good against a couple of them. Charizard and Drifloon. I think he's the one to bring in too. So let's keep going and see what happens. Alright. And against Troy we go. He looks very different in this card. Okay. So a Drifblim at the start. Do I want to try and just switch out to take him down? What should I expect from a Drifblim? Drifblim is Aftermath, and I can't really hit him with anything except Heavy Slam. I'm going to switch into Gyarados. The reason I'm picking Gyarados over... Well, no, I could have done Aegislash safely, because he wouldn't have used a Ghost move on me. Oh well. Aegislash would have been much safer, actually. Because he wouldn't risk using a Ghost move against Snorlax. That would have been a free belly jump. Oh well. We're gonna Ice Fang him. I'm just gonna keep using Ice Fang and hope for a freeze. Because he's just gonna keep going up in his defense. So if I can get a good freeze on him, then I can start Dragon Dancing to try and counteract that. There we are. There's the freeze. Alright. Okay, I was worried that it was a berry to farm out. I was gonna be a little salty that he managed to pull that out of nowhere. I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to get off 2 Dragon Dances before he thaws. Maybe even 3. He might switch because he doesn't want me to set up. Nope, he's going again. Do I risk 1 more Dragon Dance for that extra attack and speed and then Dynamax, or do I just keep hanging on for now? I think I'm going to use 1 more Dragon Dance, hopefully he doesn't thaw, and then I'm Dynamaxing now. If he thaws this turn, well, so be it. Nope. Now if he's smart, he's switching Pokemon, but he very well might not be. Max Geyser's coming on the field. I don't want to bring out Hail, because Hail is going to negate my Focus Sash. So I'm using Max Geyser to put the Rain in instead, and I'm hoping that's going to be enough to kill him. I've now Dragon Dance more than he has stockpiled. So Max Geyser comes out, along with some big heavy rain. And now we're going to see what he has next in his party. Now, is he going to do Aftermath? No Aftermath. Okay. We're in the clear. This next Pokemon comes out onto the field. It's a Milotic. Max Quake it is. Milotic survives. My special defense goes up. So Scald is not going to do much against me. And we'll go for one more Max Quake. I'm quite lucky with the ice, although I expected him to keep stockpiling and just trying to make himself as bulky as possible. So I figured I had a few turns to try to get the freeze. And then I'm really lucky that he didn't thaw out earlier. Alright, Mimikyu. Mimikyu's gonna have Shadow Sneak to get by me. He's also gonna get off a free Swords Dance. So he could do Swords Dance Shadow Sneak and hope to do some damage, but he doesn't seem to be. Well, maybe he will, actually. Because he's not faster than me, I'm much faster. Does he go for Swords Dance? He does. He's going for Swords Dance Shadow Sneak. I could switch out into, like, Snorlax. Completely negate that, and then step on him. He's gonna Dynamax as well. Oh, he could Dynamax, but he might not. Because if he Dynamaxes, I'm faster. But if he doesn't... Oh, it would have been better to try for the Shadow Sneak. I don't think he can survive my hit here. Maybe he can, but I'm doubtful. The rain's gonna give my waterfall a boost. And that takes Mimikyu down. And Troy loses. There we go. So which battle are we at now? We're at number 43. 2 more battles to go. Alright, Gyarados, Silvally, Charizard, Corviknight, Hydreigon, and Tyranitar. Togekiss would go through most of these pretty easily. I think Gyarados is the Pokemon I want to lead with. I'm expecting Tyranitar out first. No, last time I had a Gyarados, Tyranitar. Snorlax is the Pokemon I want to lead with. Then Chandelure, and maybe also Aegislash. Mimikyu or Aegislash? Mimikyu. Snorlax, Mimikyu, Aegislash is the team I'm using. Ahmed. Where's me? Trigfalo. Right, I should be okay to get off my belly drum as long as he does not Dynamax. Because if he Dynamaxes and goes for like superpower, I'm in trouble. Or he used a U-turn. Perfect for me. We get to see 2 of his Pokemon. Plus, he does not do much damage to me. And he turns in before he knows that I have a belly drum up my sleeve. Gonna be Gyarados. Cuts my attack before my belly drum. Alright. Let's use G-Max Replenish. Now, is he going to G-Max his Gyarados, or is he just going to stay in and see what happens? He G-Maxes Gyarados. Okay. So he called my G-Max, which I'm alright with. Gyarados' max Geyser hits Snorlax, but doesn't do much damage, and Snorlax is now going to be able to pull out a berry and heal up here with G-Replenish. G-Replenish is probably going to take him down almost all the way. Yes, completely. And now we get to go against whatever comes out next. See, why didn't I get the berry that time? It's very confusing. Alright, we got the next Pokemon. G-Max Replenish now. Draco Meteor. It's not enough. Alright, we got Charizard. Max Replenish, although Charizard's probably going to be able to take me out here. Hyper Beam? Oh, that's a bad move. And I don't go. His Hyper Beam would have left him, unless he had an item to make it so that his recharge goes away, he would be wide open for the next Pokemon. And now my berry comes. Why does it come there? Why didn't it come the last two times? Is it must be just a % chance or something, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I haven't figured out why. I don't know the mechanics behind it. Alright, this is our last battle. We've done 44 so far, this is going to be 45. Let's change it from Olena. Let's do the tournament theme. I think that'll be good for our last battle. This guy's close to 700. He has a lot of wins under his belt. Gyarados is pretty strong against his team. I'm expecting to lead with either Rotom Oven or leading with Excadrill. Dragapult could make it in here too. What a final battle. Alright, so the Excadrill was the lead. I'm gonna Belly Drum. I think that's gonna be the best call. I could switch into Gyarados and expect an Earthquake, but I'm thinking he knows that I could do that, so he's probably gonna Stone Edge. Iron Head. Does he want me to flinch? I did a lot of damage and I flinched. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's terrible. Right, so there goes the Belly Drum plan. It's not gonna really work anymore. I can Body Slam him, and that's about it. Okay, he chose the Dynamax. So that's a free turn at least. Goodbye, Snorlax. Special Defense Rose. That's gonna be okay for me. Gyarados is gonna be able to take him down, hopefully. Fingers crossed there. Gyarados the Tower Master. Go ahead with the Intimidate. And I'm gonna D-Max Geyser him. Should I Max Quake? Or use my own special defense? But Max Geyser. Bring in some rain. Alright, Max Rockfall comes out. But it's not enough to get me past half. I don't think Max Geyser's gonna kill him either, though. Yeah, you say that, then that happens, but you know. What has he got? Focus Sash, same as me. Alright then, he's gonna get one more hit off. I could try Max Guarding twice. Or is it once? How many? Let me see. He had his first turn where he went big. Then I sent out Gyarados, I went big. So he should have only one more turn, right? Let's put up the guard and make him waste his last Dynamax turn. Alright. Here comes Max Geyser. He should have used Iron Head and tried to make me flinch. He could have got more damage out probably that way if he landed it. And I've had bad luck with Iron Head making me flinch. It's a little too common for my liking. Rotom's on the field. Alright, we're going to Waterfall now. I can live with the Volt Switch. Let's see what his final Pokemon is. It's Mimikyu. This isn't bad. This is not bad. I can actually do a decent amount with against Mimikyu. Now this is always a tricky situation. It's a gamble. I could King Sheild if he attacks me. That would lower his attack. However, he could expect me to King Sheild and Swords Dance this turn. And he's probably more likely to do that because he's safe no matter what behind his decoy. And yes, he did. Alright. So now I can take down his decoy here and use Flash Cannon. Now does he call that I'm going to turn back into defense from and do his Swords Dance a second time? Or does he assume that I would assume that, and is he going to Shadow Sneak now to try and kill me? I think he might assume I'm going back into King Sheild, so he's going to attack again. So I'm going to Flash Cannon and hope I can kill him. Please use Swords Dance. No, he did not. I should have used King Sheild. Oh well. Oh well. Could have played it safe. It's not the best way to end the stream, but is what it is. Alright, so Kadaz, VGC, took me down there. So, the later half of our competition didn't go as well. We'll stop battling there. I believe if I do that, I can see where I am right now, currently. Yeah, so I'm rated very, very high in the standings. So I didn't do great this competition, but that's alright. We made it where we are, and so I'll end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will be back again in the next one.